Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's devotion for August 5th. Today's devotion is titled Loved, Beautiful, Gifted. And the Bible reading is from Romans chapter 8, verses 15 to 17. The Spirit you received does not make you slaves, so that you live in fear again. Rather, the Spirit you received brought about your adoption to sonship. And by him we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children. Now, if we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ, if indeed we share in his sufferings, in order that we may also share in his glory. Malcolm appeared confident as a teenager, but this confidence was a mask. In truth, a turbulent home left him fearful, desperate for approval, and feeling falsely responsible for his family's problems. For as far back as I remember, he says, every morning I would go into the bathroom, look in the mirror, and say out loud to myself, "You are stupid, you are ugly, and it's your fault." Malcolm's self-loathing continued until he was 21, when he had a divine revelation of his identity in Jesus. I realized that God loved me unconditionally, and nothing would ever change that, he recalls. I could never embarrass God, and he would never reject me. In time, Malcolm looked into the mirror and spoke to himself differently. "You are loved, you are beautiful, you are gifted," he said, "and it's not your fault." Malcolm's experience illustrates what God's Spirit does for the believer in Jesus. He frees us from fear by revealing how profoundly loved we are, and confirms that we are children of God with all the benefits that status brings. As a result, we can begin seeing ourselves correctly by having our thinking renewed. Years later, Malcolm still whispers those words each day, reinforcing who God says he is. In the Father's eyes, he's loved, beautiful, and gifted. And so are we. What words come to mind when you see yourself in the mirror? How different are they from Scripture's depiction of what God sees in you? Thank you for joining me for today's devotion, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.